What's going on, everybody? Kelly, and I'm bringing you a brand new video today. So today we are out at none other than Kensington Metro Park. Kensington Metro Park is the host to the yearly Toboggan Discraft Great Lakes Open Pro Tour layout tournament. We are not going to be playing that layout. It is unfortunately not in anymore. They take the baskets out after a certain period of time out here. But we are going to be playing the other course that is here in Kensington Metro Park, which is going to be called Black Locust. So Black Locust is a very popular disc golf course here in Southeast Michigan. This is one that has been requested on the channel. I put a poll up on my Instagram asking people where I should actually play, and this was one of the ones that somebody suggested, so I figured I'd make the drive out here while I'm still up here in Michigan and get this round in. Today we're just really going to be having a good time out here and trying to shoot a good round. I played out here a couple times before with my buddies, just some casual rounds, never actually filmed out here, so I'm super excited to be out here, super excited to have you guys all along for the round here today. We're going to break it up into two separate videos, a front nine and a back nine. There's a total of 18 holes on this. I believe this is the green layout, that this one that we're going to be playing here today. They have an additional one that is the blue layout, so a total of 36 holes here at Black Locust. But I'm ready to get into things here, try and have a good round out here today, try and get off the tee really well and putt really well as well. So yeah, let's jump into hole one here. Okay, hole one out here is going to be 455 feet, slightly uphill, and you're gonna see the basket tucked into all of those trees way up there. We're starting the round out with an absolute bomber hole. Hopefully we can keep something in the fairway here. All right, I'm gonna start the round out here with the prototype Hades. I really just wanna keep something in the middle of the fairway here so that we can have a nice, easy second shot towards the basket. Try to get a little bit of distance. I'm not very warmed up, so we'll have to see how well we can pump this thing out there. Oh yeah, that is going to be in a great spot. That is a great first drive to start out this round. Thank you all so much for tuning in here today and hanging out with me out at Black Locust, Kensington Metro Park, the home of the Toboggan, probably one of the coolest courses that the pros play on the tour. I am absolutely stoked on this first drive. I'll show you guys where we ended up here. We're in a really good spot to hit the par on this one. I believe this is a par 3. They don't have it on the tee sign, but I'll have to check on UDisc. But yeah, we're gonna try and get up and down here and start a great round out here. All right, our drive ended up right there, and then you're gonna see the basket just tucked into the trees right there. So this is a great first drive. We're gonna just have a short putter approach here. Just gonna take the Crystal Luna here and just pump this thing up towards the basket. Should be in an okay spot. Left it a little shorter than I really wanted to, but we're gonna give this thing a run and try and hit this putt here. Oh, that was so close to going in. Alrighty. I think we'll start out with the bogey, unfortunately. Gonna unfortunately start out with the bogey. That is a par 3, so we're gonna be +1 through the first hole right now. We had a great drive off the tee there, but unfortunately didn't have a great approach shot. Left it a little bit shorter than I would have liked. Gave the putt a good run, but either way, we're gonna head into hole 2 here. This one's gonna be a shorty, definitely a birdie opportunity to make up for that bogey that we just got on the first hole. 2 is gonna be 225 feet. You're gonna see the basket with a slight dog leg to the right there. So this hole's gonna line up best for the forehand here. So we're gonna stick with the trusty Glow Z zone here. Gonna put this thing out on a slight forehand. This should be a pretty routine forehand birdie here for us. That's gonna be in a great spot. We're gonna have a definite look at a birdie there. In past videos, you've heard me talk about, I love Michigan golf. Michigan golf is some of my favorite golf that I play throughout the country. And this is why. You're seeing out here how beautiful it is, especially during the fall time and getting into the off season. Things, the trees, all the leaves start to fall and everything like that. Just looks absolutely amazing out here. A lot of technical wooded golf. I'm so stoked on that forehand drive that we just had with the zone. We're gonna take a look and see where we're at and pick up a birdie here on hole 2. Back to even. All right, hole 3 here is going to be 404 feet. You're going to want to hit this initial gap where you're seeing those trees and then go towards the right, and then the basket is going to be back up the fairway, tucked into all the trees up there. You might be able to slightly see it. I'm not really sure, but we're just going to send something, put something in the fairway, give ourselves a good look at a second shot there. So I need something that's super stable just to have the push that it needs to the right side. So we're gonna go with our Z-line Raptor here. Just throw this thing out on a forehand line, pump it out there in the fairway, get in a good spot for a second shot towards the basket. That should be in a really good spot. We might be a little shorter than I would have liked, but I'm all right with that. I'm gonna show you guys the basket real quick. So you're gonna see that we have to go back up to the left now. Basket's gonna be tucked in right there. This is a super tricky hole here. All right, I'm gonna take my ESP zone here, just try and pump something on a super hyzer to get through this gap and get something close to the basket. I think that should be in a really good spot. Take a 3 on that one. So to get the par on hole 3 out here, that one's super interesting. Every time that I've come out here, I think I've bogeyed that one. So super stoked to see the improvement out here, getting a par on that hole. We're gonna head into hole 4 here now. This one, I believe, is an opportunity for a birdie, which is gonna be huge to get a couple more birdies here early on in the round. So let's take a look and see what we can get into here. Hole 4 is gonna be 284 feet. You're gonna have to hit this initial gap here, and the basket's just gonna be tucked up slightly on that right side there. This is looking like another forehand, maybe turnover backhand opportunity to get a birdie out here. So I'm gonna try something a little bit different out here that I typically wouldn't do during like the, I would say, regular season, because we're trying to improve on a couple things here. So I'm gonna take my Proto Passion and I'm gonna try and turn this thing over just a little bit and have it carry over. If we put a little bit of power into it, it should carry over and not really do like the turn and burn type thing here. Didn't turn it over as much as I would have liked. It flew pretty straight, but we should be up, we're up in the fairway. We're gonna have a jump putt look at the basket there. Gave it a little bit too much height there. There we go. Would have really liked to pick up the birdie there on hole 4. I thought we had a pretty good drive. We just left it a little bit shorter than I would have liked. That's all right though. We're gonna stay even through 4 holes, heading into hole 5 here now. Let's see if we can capitalize on another birdie. Hole 5 is gonna be 301 feet. This one's gonna be super technical, really demanding gap that you have to hit right through there. And then you're gonna see the basket tucked in all the way down there. We're gonna have to miss a ton of trees on this one. All right, I'm gonna take the Proto Passion here. Need to hit this initial gap here with something pretty straight and then have a little bit of fade towards the end. So the Passion's gonna offer that to us. So we're just gonna pump this thing through this initial gap and get something down there. Oh, that made it through some gaps. That was not what I was trying to hit, but it made it down there. Hopefully it didn't skip too far off the fairway. I've always said this, the Passion is one of my favorite fairway drivers from Discraft. I have 3 of them in the bag now. I know I've showed you all the Proto one that I just threw. I have the Glow Passion, and then I just picked up today the First Run Passion, so I might throw that out here today. We'll have to see, but I'm really stoked on that drive that we just have. We're gonna go take a look and hopefully didn't skip off the fairway too far and have a look at a birdie here on this hole. Let's go. Super stoked on that birdie. Huge birdie there on hole 5 on that 301 foot hole there. I am absolutely stoked on that drive. I know we didn't take the most ideal route, but hey, it got down there, sat in a really good spot, and then we were able to convert on a pretty big putt. We're gonna head into hole 6 here, hopefully keep this up. Right, hole 6 is gonna be 293 feet, pretty much a dead straight ahead shot here. There's a couple different options that I have available to me, probably either a fairway driver or a mid-range, just on a pretty straight line. Get something real close to the basket, pick up another birdie here. All right, so I'm actually going to take my Tour Series Raptor here. We're gonna throw a flex line through this, try and get something to flex down to the left side a little bit and have it end up back towards the right here. Well, as you saw, that was not a great drive. We unfortunately let it go a little bit. Didn't turn that Raptor over nearly enough as we needed to. So we're gonna still be in the middle of the fairway, be able to get up and down. We should have ended up a lot closer to the basket. This is a pretty straightforward hole here, but we'll take it for what it is and get up and down here. There we go. All right, I'll take a 3 on that one. So yeah, we're gonna be 1 down heading into hole 7 here. This one's gonna be a definite opportunity for a birdie. Definitely need to convert on this one. It's gonna be 280 feet. You're gonna have 2 different lines that you can go down, either one on the left or one on the right, and you're gonna see the basket just tucked down there, about 280. So I'm gonna take a new disc in the bag here. I just picked this up today. It's gonna be the new ESP Scorch. This is an 11-speed driver with 2 turns, so it should be decently understable. I'm just gonna try and pump this thing out on a hyzer and see if it'll flip up to flat and carry down there. Oh, that looked like a great run. We're gonna be in a great spot down the fairway down there. So I felt like I yanked on that disc a little bit, but that thing flipped up and just held the line and just carried all the way down the fairway. For my arm speed, that's gonna be seeming like a great disc. I'm hoping that that thing beats in pretty well. It can be kind of like a hyzer flip type of 11-speed driver. Hopefully be within about 20, 25 feet to hit a birdie putt here. Another birdie. Really liking the Scorch. 275 feet. Gonna be pretty much dead straight ahead there. Just gonna pump something out there on a nice line and have something get up and down that hill onto the green there. End up with the birdie here. All right, I'm really in between on discs here, either mid or fairway, but I'm gonna take my Team Discraft stamp Buzz, just pump this thing out there pretty straight and hopefully have just a little bit of finish towards the end. Get something up that hill out there and towards that green. Up there. All right, made it up the hill. We're gonna be a little shorter than I would have liked, but we'll take that. Oh, that's a big putt and a big birdie. 9 in the final hole on the front 9 out here at Kensington. Gonna be a slight dog leg to the right, about 300 feet down there. You're gonna wanna hit this gap there and have something start hyzering right at those trees. Their basket's just gonna be tucked off to the left side. All right, so I'm gonna take the Big Z Zeus here, put this thing out on a forehand line, push out towards those trees and have a little bit of fade just towards at the end there. We gotta pump this thing pretty far down to the right side there, so that's why we're gonna go with the distance driver here. Nice. Not a bad round at all. All right, that is going to conclude the front 9 out here at Black Locust, otherwise known as Kensington Metro Park. We shot pretty well, definitely left a couple birdies opportunities out there, but we ended up shooting 3 down through the first 9 holes out here. Feel like we're playing more calm out here, taking our time out here. Putting feels really good as well, so super stoked on that. But yeah, thank you all so much for tuning in here today and hanging out with me. If you liked the video, make sure that you hit the like button. Leave a comment down below if you have played out here at Black Locust, and make sure that you also hit the subscribe button because we are going to be bringing you more videos here on the channel. But thank you guys again so much, and we will see you in the next one.